Hey, Roberto, how are you?
Hey, T. Oliver, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Elevator Pitch.
My pleasure. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, let's get started.
Okay.
So you are stuck in a deserted island, and you can only bring one Broadway cast recording with you. Which do you bring?
I bring Once on This Island.
Ooh, original cast?
I would have to say the revival cast, but the original cast has a very special place in my heart.
What musical theater song that you haven't performed on stage do you know all the words to?
I know all the words to Finishing the Hat. Mm-hmm.
What was the first Broadway show you ever saw?
First Broadway show I ever saw was the national tour of Annie in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Do you remember who was in the cast?
I don't remember who was in the cast. That's a very good question. I mean, the 8-year-old me would probably know some of the names now, but clearly knew none of them then. Yeah.
Whose Broadway performance has impacted you the most?
Who's impacted me the most? That's hard. Honestly, I say it's a lot of that original cast of Ragtime. So Brian Stokes Mitchell, Audra McDonald, Marin Maisie, all of them. That show was so instrumental in helping make me the artist that I am.
So now we've arrived to the wall of posters.
Yes.
If you could choose any role in any of these posters.
This is hard because I literally am looking around. It's like there are so many. Like I could look right here at Hedwig and say that at some point I would love to be able to look dive into Hedwig. Also like Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror. I looked over here at Company, clearly Bobby and Company. At some point, you know, in the long distance future, Edna and Hairspray, because why not?
I love that. Okay, so if you could travel back in time, what past Broadway performance would you see?
That's an easy one. I would love to see Melba Moore in Pearly.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I'm only seconded by seeing Hello Dolly at any point with anyone, yeah.
I would love to see Pearl Bailey in that.
You and me both. I mean, I cannot even imagine what that energy was like in the theater. But you know, whether it's Carol Channing or Pearl Bailey, yes, Pearl Bailey, yes.
First thing you do when you get to a theater for your Broadway show?
First thing I do is scream at stage management.
All right, so what is your favorite thing about being in a Broadway show?
Favorite thing about being in honestly, everything. It really is, the audience is the biggest part of that, because it is that immediate sort of reaction and response and energy from them that really makes us all do theater.
What is the first thing you do when you get home from your show?
Have a drink.
Nice. What is your drink of choice?
My drink of choice is it's officially a skinny margarita, but it's tequila, fresh lime juice, a little agave syrup, shaken 30 seconds, because apparently you need 30 seconds to really get the tequila cold.
Do you like mezcal?
I like mezcal. I'm definitely for margarita. It's just an easy blanco.
Okay.
Don't need too much extra flavor.
You should try a hibiscus margarita.
Ooh, okay. I will do that. Yes.
Okay, so what TV show do you think everyone should watch?
Everyone should be watching right now Abbott Elementary. It is so funny. It is brilliant. So I watched that. I watch Only Murders in the Building. That's also another one that's hilarious.
Okay, so if you had a choice between two superpowers, what would that be?
I think flying. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I thought about would I want invisibility, but my thing is this: in a city like New York, when there are more than 8 million people, being invisible is possible. Careful, there's a table right there on you.
You saved my life.
I would do it for you anytime.
So tell me,
No.
do you have a book that you can read over and over?
I don't. I mean, I tend to like biographies, autobiographies, and most times once you've read them once, it's kind of okay. I'm not a big fiction person who's like, I need to read that over and over. I do have a couple movies that I love, and I know that's a question that's coming up, so I'm not going to say anything too soon.
So tell me, what's a movie that you can watch over and over?
Do not hate me for this, people. I could watch National Treasure with Nicolas Cage 6 times a day if it's on, because there's something about that movie that if it's on, I have to sit down and watch it.
So when you are flying on a plane,
Yes.
Window seat or aisle seat?
Aisle seat.
Dogs or cats?
Neither.
How long have you lived in New York City?
I have lived in New York longer than some of my cast members have been alive. I've been here since 1998.
When you vacation, do you vacation on the beach or in the country?
Both. I mean, I preference for city. A London, a Paris, or wherever. But I love the ocean. love the trees in the country, love the food in the city.
Do you see yourself living in New York City forever?
No, New York City is not for old people. And as soon as I get to that place, we're getting out of here.
In many, many years.
In many, many years, since I'm only 16 right now. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So tell me, if you had 2 comps for your 54 Below show, who would you give them to?
I would give one to George Faison and the other to Cheetah Rivera.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to buy a ticket for that performance. So what are you going to sing for us today?
I'm going to sing I Can't Make You Love Me. That is one of the songs in my upcoming 54 Below show, That Sunday, That Summer. It's going to be this Sunday, July 24th at 7 p.m. and with my wonderful musical director, Lawrence Yurman.
Excellent. Take it away.
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize me. Don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power. But you won't, no you won't, and I can't make you love me if you don't. Then I won't see love you don't feel when you're holding me. Mornings will come and I'll do what's right. Just give me till then to give up this fight, and I will give up this fight, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't, and you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power. But you won't. No, you won't. And I can't make you love me if you don't.
See, that was beautiful.
Thank you, Roberto.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And when can we see your show?
Oh, you can see my show this Sunday, July 24th at 7 p.m. here at 54 Below. You can also see me in Hadestown any day of the week over at the Walter Kerr Theater. But Sunday night, here at 54 Below.
Thank you so much, T.
Thank you.
'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make